This is all Dallas, by the way. This is all one city.
Oh, you gotta be tough to start a fight while on the back of a bike.
Latinos and blacks comprise more than 4 in 5 of Dallas's assault victims. Here's the truth. Yes, black and Hispanic Americans are more likely to be the victim of assault because they live in close proximity to other black and Hispanics. St. Patrick's Day, right? So, hey, isn't that, that's fun. And you know this, you think St. Patrick's, you largely think of Irish, white, ginger, drunks who may get a little surly, but you know, it's usually a one-on-one fight. However, new modern St. Patrick's Day, diversity is our greatest strength, right? Remember that. Mm-hmm. And so nothing better represents St. Patrick's Day and its diversity now than this week's installment of Leprechauns in the Hood.
Oh, not the girl! Oh, man!
I think it was an accident.
I should warn you if you guys are squeamish. This, you know, it's not great. How do you get that many people? Yeah, the one guy wasn't even doing anything. By the way, he could easily be killed on that. How do you get that many people to sucker punch random passersby? That is not something that you typically see amongst white Americans, let's be honest. Good on that guy for trying to de-escalate, but it's very different from the kind of bar fights that you're used to. The kind of fights that you would see, you know, 2 people fighting, maybe a couple of buddies jump in. But the fact that everyone in that group is so comfortable simply sucker punching folks who have nothing to do with the conflict, that's like mass hypnosis takes place, you know, or you've heard the term mob mentality, but it doesn't always take place or sort of manifest itself in the same way. It does in these communities. Mm-hmm. You guys notice that? Why does mass hypnosis always lead to you're not safe there even if you are an innocent bystander? How many videos do you have to see? And by the way, Leprechaun in the Hood was a real film. I did a watch along. You can go back. That was a real movie. But before that, even more diversity, just as St. Patrick would have wanted. This is all Dallas, by the way. This is all one city.
Oh, you gotta be tough to start a fight while on the back of a bike. Yeah, of course it's gonna tip.
Kind of dumb.
It's over the weight capacity.
Yeah, too many people on the bike, which is illegal. Assaulting people, illegal. Assaulting people on a moving vehicle, I would assume extra illegal. Now, all of this has inspired the latest installment of Leprechaun 14 White Flight. So yeah, he's just doing.
Be a crackhead.
He's just doing basic white people things now.
Yes, watering her feet.
Is that Jill? That's not Jill Biden, is it? No. It's just.
I know. No.
He doesn't know. It's like, it's my first time in the suburbs. I'm getting the hang of it. Photoshop makes me happy. Anyway, happy St. Patrick's Day, minorities.
See, that was he had it loaded and it just happened to go off and the person there was a woman.
It's not supposed to be my favorite part, but it is.
It is. You know, most multivitamins are crap. Proprietary blends of stuff you don't need. It's not even what's on the label. That's why we created Foundation Daily. Clinically effective ingredients at their clinically effective doses. Vitamins A through zinc, plus curcumin, turmeric, and garlic to help you with some aches and pains. Everything you need, nothing you don't. Plus, you can get a certificate of analysis on every batch sold, so what's on the label is exactly what you're getting. Go to foundationdaily.com to start your subscription today. Foundation. It's a knockout. Go to foundationdaily.com today. Subscribe and save 40% for life. Here's something really important. All the references available as we do every single show. Here's how the media frames the Dallas crime issue. That was all Dallas, by the way. This comes from Latin Times. Latinos and blacks comprise more than 4 in 5 of Dallas's assault victims, city data shows.
Oh, man, that sounds bad.
So you watch that, or you read that, you go, okay. Now, the job of the media and certainly, by the way, the source material, the job of those collecting data would be to help you make more informed decisions, right? To help you be safer. Otherwise, there's no real purpose to crime data. So you look at it, you go, okay, so black and Hispanics are more at risk, okay? At the hands of whom? In other words, are there any particular groups, because we've been told by the media you should be afraid in a white neighborhood, are there any particular groups of people that the 4 and 5 victims who happen to be black or Hispanic, are there any groups of people they should avoid or be concerned with if they want to avoid being physically assaulted? What is the race of the perpetrators? 4 and 5 Hispanic, black victims, right? 4 out of 5 victims are Hispanic or black. Perpetrators, race. I looked for a long time. Here's actually a screen share so you can see what that looks like. Okay, article, click on a link. Next article. All right, gotta click on that link. Not here. Victims, okay. Victims, okay. Victims, okay. So perpetrator. Let's go to crime overview. Not there. So let's be clear. You have municipality, you have geography, you have age, you have sex, you have all of this information, by the way, on the victim. Nothing on the perpetrator. Doesn't that matter? Also, this goes back to, we've informed you of this, the rule change in 2008, the Bureau of Justice, right, their statistics, they stopped publishing data on interracial crime. But for some reason, they still keep publishing data on the victims. Well, maybe you could make an inference and go, okay, so 4 out of 5 victims of physical assault are Hispanic or black. All right. What about white people? Who are they most likely to be? We don't know the race of the perpetrator. Well, you can look at those areas. Hold on a second. Are these crimes, these physical assault crimes, where, they're taking place in areas where there is a majority of the population made up from black or Hispanic. So the most likely, okay, here's the truth. Yes, black and Hispanic Americans are more likely to be the victim of assault because they live in close proximity to other black and Hispanics. And if you are a white person who doesn't live in close proximity to majority black or Hispanics, you are still far more likely to have a violent crime committed against you by a black or Hispanic citizen or non-citizen of this country. If we just put that information out there, wouldn't it help some folks? It's racist. You brought race into it. It was your headline. Why'd you only bring in half? Is that fair? Right? Wouldn't you like to know that if your daughter's going to school, maybe has to walk home from the bus stop, or maybe your wife, she has to walk to her car in the parking lot at night. Wouldn't it be nice to know where there's a greater risk? They are deliberately hiding it from you. You don't hate the media enough, and by the way, this is why you don't trust your institutions. You're still here on YouTube. Remember when we could say whatever we wanted on YouTube, and people didn't have to censor out words like gay? See, even that, right? That's not even a swear word. Or the word sex. Even if you're just talking about it, you're not saying anything profane. That's why I live stream on Rumble 5 days a week. Go subscribe over there on Rumble, where you get the live show every single day. If you're still using this archaic form of delivery for information on YouTube, I don't want to judge, but your father hates you.